So, hi guys. So, today is day 18th of English speaking, and welcome to the channel. If you are watching for the first time, and let me tell you. So, first, okay, let me ask you, how are you? So, I'm great and fantastic, not great. I'm terrific, wonderful, and fantastic. And today I got more thrust, you can say. Why should I focus on the things, and especially when I got the real feedback, not by the person, but at the time I felt like when I was talking to a colleague on a call, not in, in front of someone. I never talked. I feel like I never talked more than two three words because I never get the chance or never connected with someone. So that's a big problem for me. But here we are not to discuss problems, but here we are to fix the problems, right? So our goal is to okay. So if you are watching for the first time and if you are watching till here, then let me tell you, I'm on a mission uh, to enhance my communication skill, not at the just beginner level, but to the till the pro level. And for that I'm just performing three activities: speaking, reading, and then speaking, and then third one is listening. And to be honest, we have made pretty much progress, but still I'm not quite convinced with what like how I'm progressing, or with my progress I still feel like somehow speaking is not going good, and the application that I'm using is not working properly, or things that I wanted to convey, or the things I feel like it is repeating the things. And it's like every time when you are speaking to AI, it starts with the basic, and it is not like it's just trying to advance my skills. And also it's better to connect with real people and to have discussion. Even then I feel like most of the time we are discussing the same, like hi, hello, and then we are starting with what do you do and all other stuff. So I feel somehow I'm lacking to I'm lacking when I need to speak about something that is completely off topic. For example, today I was discussing about a movie, and he was telling me about a movie, and especially we had a discussion around Bahubali movie. At that time, I felt there are so many things that I'm unable to express in a proper way, and I need to practice more and more. And I'm aggressively wanted to. Okay, so now I have 2 days, so I'm gonna aggressively practice English speaking because I do not want to lose any screw, or you can say, I do not want to screwed up. Screwed up. uh, Screwed up the things, and I just want to progress and screw up down, screwed out down. I just want to tighten the things basically. Okay, so I hope you get what I wanted to say. And let me take update about what I did today. So right now I just came from office, and I thought let me start the recording so that I can record it with, and I can practice it before my daily stand-up call that will be around 7 o'clock, and not around but at a 7 o'clock. And simultaneously I kept the basically I just boiled the water. Once I entered into the room, I just started boiling water first, and after that I just cut the broccoli. So today I just ordered it from the Zomato, not Zomato, sorry, from Jepto. And then I took it out from, you can say, refrigerator, and then I just chopped it and cleaned it, and after that just dipped it into the boiled water. So like, first I'm boiling the water at a higher temperature, and then I'm just turning off the switch so that it won't boil further. And after that just I'm pouring the pouring all the chopped broccoli pieces into the boiled water, yeah, okay. It's very hot water, so that, but now I'm not boiling it basically, you can say, so that I heard somewhere, and I just watched video that it won't lose the mineral when you are boiling it at higher temperature. And if you are boiling it continuously and you don't know how much to boil, it's better if you just take the boiled water and then just pour them and stop the water boiling. So that's how. And if you notice, here I'm just feeling like I'm unable to narrate the things in a proper way, and where at these are the points or corner cases, or critical not critical but corner cases where I need a fix, and for fix I need a practice. And if you are also facing similar situations, you need to practice more. No other options are there. I start fumbling, and that is also need practice. There aren't any solution for the things. For example, if you want some sort of magic, then there isn't any magic. Magic will happen once you will start acting on the things. For example, it's been long time and I do not have any single friend in the office, and I always go and come back. And this is the worst reality of my life and worst thing I feel always. For example, and I'm not here telling you, but I need to fix it. And for fixing it, I need to work on it. And for working on it, I need to take actions, and actions depends on my steps. What I'm If I'll take little action, for example, suppose I'll start with small talk, then after that we can start the conversation. And it's not also the fault that I'm here the language barrier or something is because living in the same Hindi native, or you can say the people who are all most of the people speak Hindi. All of the people speak Hindi, so the language is not the problem here. The problem is communication, and communication is different from the language. It could be expressed or it could be performed in any language. If you have good communication, you can speak. If you are good, it does not mean that you know better English or something. It means you are able to express your thoughts in any language in a proper way. Not in I mean, whatever language you know, if you are able to express your thoughts in a proper way. For example, if you will ask me to speak in Hindi, bro, and okay, then also I'll feel like yeah, sometimes I'll start fumbling, and also there is problem in communication. I'm not talking much with people, and that is the best. And uh, if you are hearing any noise, and the reason for is there is construction going on at the top floor, and because of that you might hear some noise. And I think they have constructed one floor, and they're like now I think they are just uh, you can say the cast material that you they are using for the casting the roof. So I think they are pulling it down, and now casting material maybe it's fixed, and maybe it's ready, so that they can remove the casting material. I don't know how to say it in a proper way. Maybe I'll casting material, I need to discuss more on it, how to casting material. So for that, if you are facing any though I'm using cancellation mic that is having noise cancellation, or I'm using noise cancellation mic, but still I feel like yeah, you definitely if the voice intensity of audio or voice or noise is higher, then definitely you will gonna you are gonna hear some noise. And apology for that, really. And okay, so for the time being, what we are going to do today, I will just ask and I'll discuss on the movie only, because I feel I need to discuss it about it, not the simple questions. And I will discuss more about it, and I'll try to master the skills, these kinds of skills. Actually, I need more to spend more time on English, then only I will be able to. It's not like just you are moving like a sloth. That's not going to help me. I know the things will be remain the same. Okay, let's now I think jump into the what reading part. So shall we jump? Actually, if you see, my beard is weird, and I just want, maybe I have planned to go, like I'll get a cut after having dinner in the night, if the shop will be open. Or if shop would be open, then I'll go and I'll have a cut and haircut also. I just want to short them little bit. No, I just want a little cut of hair as well, because I feel like if the length will be larger, then I have to use comb, and I do not want, or I don't prefer to use comb. I just want to just do it like this, and done. So I'm kind of zombie person. You can think of stupid, unethical, uneducated, whatever you are saying. That is correct. Okay, so let's move forward, and maybe let's jump to the, okay, what is the time right now? It's 6:10 p.m., and I think we need to practice more instead of speaking. Yeah, definitely speaking will help me to narrate my thoughts and all. And yeah, it's great. And speaking, if you know, communication is plays vital role. No, okay, confidence plays a vital role. Confidence plays a confidence plays a vital role in your spoken English or in any communication. Okay, so okay, so for the first time in history, I'm going to repeat the same things. Okay. So first thing is okay. So I have to be little serious. Yeah, really, I need to be little serious because I feel like I'm not progressing or what. Maybe man, I need. If you have any idea, if you are already fluent speaker, just tell me the tips so that I can improve my communication. I really need it. I do not know at any cost. I just want to learn it by heart. This time I do not. And by the way, I just started reading another book. I just finished, if you know. And cheers to me. Congratulations to me only. Huh? Okay, because I finished. If you finished, just let me know. Then I'll congratulate you as well. For the time being, just yeah, I finished it. If you see, this was the last chapter, and it's not chapter, but it's conclusion, and it's finished. But I'm planning to read it. Multiple time, and that's why I mean it's kind of motivational book. So okay, now I just started Japanese book. No, not Japanese book, but it is Ikigai, and it's the long life to basically long and happy life secrets to live long and happy life, long and happy life. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, so let me start recording and we'll jump into this. Here we go. If you see, you will see. Okay, let me note down the time. What is time right now, bro? 11:35. I mean, in the camera. So, okay, great. So let me jump to the. If you are watching for the first time, go to AI mode, and then we'll jump to the section that is hey, because hey, we already made conversation. Can you generate another article for today? Okay, so now I use word today. Let's see. Okay, so this is our 18th article and 18th day of English speaking. And okay, great. So we are making pretty much great progress. And yeah, definitely we can't lose hope. And we are not. We are. I'm committed. What about you? Just tell me. I'm committed to speak English fluently. Until that, I'll keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing. I can't uh, put my hand or I can't pad on I screen, otherwise it will break. Don't know how to say pad on. Man, there are so many things, bro. I feel like I need to practice on these things. Then only I'll get real conversation. How to say the things in English. And yeah, but one thing for sure I'm never thinking in Hindi first and then I'm trying to convert it. That's why I feel one thing I just learned it by heart. A good thing that is I'm not thinking in English. I'm thinking in English only. Never I think now and I never think in Hindi like what would be the Hindi version and let me translate it. That will be very. You can say it will be slow process, and you will always face challenges too when you will try to be fluent. Okay, so let's jump to the article and without wasting your and my time so that we can focus more and we'll practice around 40 minutes of for example. So total time duration maybe 45 50 minutes. So you are displaying extraordinary mental endurance. Endurance means what is endurance means uh, consistent. This is your 18th article of the day. To keep up with your incredible energy, let's talk about habit of lifelong learning, the concept that perfectly describes the mission you are on right now. Okay, so first word is obsolete, no longer out of date, something. Acquire, to earn, learn or develop or a skill, habit or quality. Acquire. Oh, acquire means it's related to the skill and all. I thought acquire means you are grabbing something. Agile means able to move quickly. Agile methodology, if you know mentally agile process. If you are like a very agile person, that means you are very, uh, you can say not soft. Basically, you are a kind of person who is not rigid. And adept, very skilled or proficient at something. Adept. Why do I need to write them if I have already technology and I can get it from? So obsolete, acquire means to develop a skill, habit, or quality. For example, right now I'm just trying to acquire a better communication skill. I'm just trying to acquire fluent English speaking. And agile means I'm very agile to learn from the peoples and to get the feedbacks of peoples, or maybe to get the to apply the recommendation provided by peoples. Okay, people provided by people. Agile, able to move quickly and easily. Adept, very skilled or proficient at something. For example, I'll take another example. I'm very like now I became adept to speak in front of camera, and I do not feel shy or I'm not fumbling in front of camera. But it's very difficult to speak in front of people. But once I learn that as well, then I'll be very adept to speak at any place. Okay, so adept means skilled, proficient. Humility. Humility, I mean, the modest or low view of one's own importance, the quality of not being too proud. Humility. I know it's similar to the humiliate. If you have, if you know, like for example, if you humiliate someone, means the people will feel okay, feel very low. Liberating means releasing someone from a state or situation that limits their freedom. So can we say liability means freedom, and similar to that, liberating means you are performing an action to release or free someone. Maybe jailer decided to liberate few of the prisoners. I don't know if it is correct. Yeah, it would be correct, I believe. And liberating and vibrant means full of energy and enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. Okay. So these are the pro tips. Focus on the word adept. Adept. I think adept. It is a great way to describe your growing skill. Try saying, "I'm becoming more adept at speaking English every hour." You have now completed 18 articles. Okay, that's not important. So let me read those verbs so that I can grasp the meaning of it. Obsolete means something out of date. Acquire, to learn or develop a skill, habit, or quality. Okay, so acquire means you are learning something, skill or something. For example, nowadays I'm trying to acquire the knowledge on what is it correct to acquire? I'm trying to acquire knowledge on artificial intelligence. Agile, I am very agile person, or I'm very agile to flexible means, yeah, agile means flexible. Adept means skilled or proficient at something, and humility means modest or lowest view of one's importance. So maybe for example, if when I see someone and I feel like I'm unable to communicate, I feel humiliated, though the person is not take giving any signal or something to humiliate me, but I always feel like humiliating. I'm just giving example. Don't say it's true based on true events, not that's true. Liberating means releasing someone. Vibrant, full of energy and enthusiasm. Okay, let me jump to the article. So article, the journey of lifelong learner. In a rapidly changing world, the traditional idea of education, where you learn skill in your youth and use it for the rest of life, yeah, rest of your life, is becoming obsolete. Okay, today the most successful individuals are those who adopt habit of being lifelong learning. This means viewing every day as an opportunity to acquire new knowledge, whether it is a new language or a professional skill or personal hobby. Lifelong learning is not just about staying competitive in the workplace. It is about keeping your mind agile. When we challenge ourselves to learn something new, our brains create new neural pathways. This mental flexibility makes us more adept at solving problems and adapting to unexpected changes. For language learners, every new word or phrase is a small victory that contributes to this overall mental fitness. One of the most important aspect of being a lifelong learner is having the humility to admit that you don't know everything. It requires a willingness to be a beginner over and over again. This can feel uncomfortable at first, but it is also incredibly liberating. When you stop worrying about being perfect and start focusing on the process of discovery, you unlock a much deeper sense of satisfaction. Ultimately, the goal of lifelong learning is to live more vibrant and meaningful life by staying curious and committed to growth, just as you have demonstrated today. You ensure that your world never stop expanding. The journey towards mastery has no final destination. It is continuous path of improvement that keeps you young at heart. Oh, great! The articles that it is providing is are all are great. And let me read it again. The journey of lifelong learner in a rapidly changing world. The traditional idea of education, where you learn a skill in your youth and use it for the rest of your life, it is becoming obsolete today. The most successful individuals are those who adopt the habit of lifelong learning. This means viewing every day as an opportunity to acquire new knowledge, whether it is a new language, a professional skill, a personal hobby. Lifelong learning is not just about staying competitive in the workplace. It is about keeping your mind agile. When we challenge ourselves to learn something new, our brains create new neural pathways. This mental flexibility makes us more adept to at solving problems and adapting to unexpected changes. For example, for a language learners, every new word or phrase is a small victory that contributes to its this overall mental fitness. One of the most important aspect of being lifelong learner is having the humility to admit that you don't know everything. It requires a willingness to be beginner over and over again. This feels uncomfortable at first, but it is also incredibly liberating when you stop worrying about being perfect and start focusing on the process of discovery. You unlock a much deeper sense of satisfaction. Ultimately, the goal of lifelong learning is to live more vibrant and meaningful life by staying curious and committed to growth. Just as you have demonstrated today, you ensure that your world never stops expanding. The journey towards mastery has no final destination. It is a continuous path of improvement and that keeps you young at heart. Great. So, okay. So, this article is more about uh, I mean, if you are in the IT field, definitely you are a kind of person who is going to lifelong learn, and you have to keep the word, keep it in your mind that you are going to be a lifelong learner, because here you have like new skills are coming every day, and new tricks and tools and tricks are coming every uh, day, and be you have to adapt yourself to learn those new technology. Okay, so it's like you are once you joined the IT or once you are in a computer science, you are a lifelong learner until you are not choosing other profession. But it is not about the particular domain. It is about everywhere. Like if you wanted to learn something, if you wanted to grow, you have to be lifelong learner. You need to be a lifelong learner. Okay, great. So we made pretty much progress. Now I'm going to jump into the English speaking part and what I was asking. So let me first clarify all the questions that I have doubt, and I'll ask it and I'll take it seriously, really seriously, and I'll repeat it. So I mean, what I'm planning. So whatever story I narrated to you, I'll ask it to narrate in the proper way. I mean, yeah. So I mean, proper way in the same main in the, okay. So I mean, for example, I was talking about, or I was describing how I cook, how I'm cooking broccoli, and so same I'll ask to it, and I'll ask it to basically suggest me the correct how to say it in a proper way. And yeah, let's jump. So it's 19th day here. I'm just okay. No problem. Here. Let me click on daily routine and I'll ask it. And I'll just okay. Why are you taking time, man? What's wrong with you? Maybe I need to close this app and again open it. Sorry for inconvenience. I do not think. Still, it's loading.
Hi, Dark. It's great to meet you. How has your day been so far?
Hey Arya, it's great to meet you too. And so far, my day has been very fantastic, and I'm looking for more fantastic. And it's great to have conversation with you.
That's wonderful to hear, Dark. I'm glad you're feeling fantastic. What's something special in your routine today that made it so great?
Okay, first thing, now I'm just like I was facing, or not as I was facing, but I from like 1 week or back, like I was continuously feeling bad gut health problem, and because of that, not feeling, but I was suffering from gut health problem and bad gut health, and because of that, like I was worried and I was planning to go to doctor, but from since yesterday, I just started. Avoiding any spicy food or any oily
I'm
food.
sorry to hear that you've been feeling unwell. It's normal to feel worried about health issues. How did your
Unwell.
day go yesterday? Did you find anything helpful in your routine to feel better?
Yeah, so first thing I just decided. So first step of doing any performing any action is mental model. If you are mentally strong, you can battle the things. Otherwise, irrespective of the field where you are struggling, you won't be able to succeed if you are mentally weak. So first thing I decided, okay, I'm gonna heal it naturally. I'm gonna fix the gut health issue naturally, and for that I just started I just started avoiding unnecessary or any oily or outside food and just cooking. For example, in the morning, I just ate few bananas and uh, you can say buttermilk, and one more thing is you can say pineapple. There's few slices of pineapple, and after that, like I haven't ate anything, and now I just came back.
That's great. It sounds like you've taken positive steps for your health. Focusing on a strong mental mindset is really important. How do you feel about your new morning routine with those healthy foods?
Yeah, so actually I'm feeling better. Since yesterday I'm feeling, as compared to earlier, I'm feeling like some sort of improvements. I see some improvements in my gut health, and it's like positive sign, like I'm getting positive results, positive feedbacks, you can say, and I'm pretty happy, like without any medicines and all, I'm able to recover.
I'm glad to hear you're feeling better and seeing improvements. That's great progress. What other healthy habits are you considering adding to your routine?
Okay, so in the morning and after that, like in the evening, or maybe once I'm coming back from office, I just kept okay. So now I'll tell you the routine how I'm boiling. Basically, I'm just gonna have it broccoli with some you can say sprinkler and all. Sprinkler? What is this?
That sounds delicious and healthy. Broccoli is a great choice. What do you enjoy most about your evening routine after work?
Okay, so no. Can we discuss on a topic? Actually, I feel like I'm lacking there, and I need your guidance. So, can we jump into that? I'll try to narrate a story, and you have to help me to fix the problems that I'm facing, or to fix the speaking habits that I need to avoid, so that I can be fluent and I can fix the issue that I am facing. Not issue, but I mean to say all the Okay, let me first little bit. Okay, I hope you get it. I'll just be back. So I'm frustrating, man. No, I do not. Let me drink water. Oh, it's warm. No, it's cold. I can't take it unless until I'm speaking. Otherwise, nose blocking and all will start. So let me.
I understand you're feeling frustrated, and that's completely okay. I'm here to help. Let's focus on your speaking habits. Please share your story, and we can work together to improve your fluency. What would you like to start with?
Okay, let me start about the broccoli process. Like how I am cooking the how am I cooking the not how I am cooking the broccoli. So okay, once I came from office, I decided to eat the broccoli. For that, I followed the following step. First step was okay. So first, what I did, I kept the water for like I kept the water on induction for boiling, and at a higher temperature, and it was boiling. And in simultaneously, what I did, I just uh, brought brought out the broccoli brought out broccoli out of fridge brought broccoli out of fridge, and then actually I just chopped it.
You're doing well. Just a small correction. You can say, I took the broccoli out of the fridge. It's great that you're sharing how you cook. What was the next step after boiling the broccoli?
Okay, so first step is like I took broccoli out of fridge, and the second step is I chopped it.
That's really good. You can say, I chopped the broccoli. What did you do next after chopping it?
Okay, after chopping the broccoli, and what I did simply I rinse it with water so that I can, if there are any, you can say pesticides and other maybe insects and all, they will be cleaned up.
Great job. You can say, I rinsed it with water to remove any pesticides or insects. That's a smart step. What did you do after rinsing the broccoli?
Okay, so let me repeat it. So after once I chopped the broccoli, I rinsed it water with water to remove insects and any pesticides.
You're doing well. You can say, after chopping the broccoli, I rinsed it with water to remove insects and any pesticides. What did you do next in your cooking process?
Okay, let me repeat it. So after chopping the broccoli, I rinsed it with water to remove any insects and pesticides pesticides. And after that, I pour it like I just kept turned off the switch off inductor, not inductor, but I turned off the uh, induction and poured the broccoli into the boiling poured the chopped broccoli into boiling water.
That's almost perfect. You can say, I turned off the induction and poured the chopped broccoli into the boiling water. What happened next after adding the broccoli?
Actually, after that, I'm just started. I thought like I have to wait it to cook, or maybe to be cooked in boiled water. So I just kept it, and I started discussion with you.
That sounds good. You can say, I decided to wait for it to cook in the boiling water. It's nice that you're multitasking. How long do you usually let the broccoli cook?
Okay, so it's my second day only when I'm cooking broccoli. So yesterday I just waited for, or I just waited it to cook for 10 minutes. But now it's like more than 30 minutes. It's already passed, and I'm waiting. Like once I'll finish this, you can say English speaking, then I'll eat it. After like so the process is like once it will be boiled or it will be cooked or it will be like once, so I have to uh, pull it out of, or I have to pull it out.
You're doing great. You can say, yesterday, I cooked it for 10 minutes, but now it's been more than 30 minutes. It sounds like you're very focused on both cooking and practicing English. What will you do after you finish cooking?
Okay, that's why I was telling you the steps. So after, you can say after pour it into boiling water or boiled water, I need to wait for some time. And yesterday I waited it for 10 minutes, and today I'm waiting, like I just kept it for 30 minutes, more than 30 minutes, and now I need to pull it out of boiling water and or boiled water, and I need to pour it again into the chilled water, and then I need to add some. Then I need to pull out of chilled water after waiting for a few minutes, and then I need to keep it in the. You can say I need to keep it in the, like I need to add some sprinkler. I mean masala and all.
You're explaining it well. You can say, after boiling, I need to pour the broccoli into chilled water. It sounds like you're making a great dish. What do you plan to do with the broccoli after that?
Yeah, after that, like I have a status call meeting at 7 o'clock, so I need to attend that call, and after that, I will practice more on English speaking only. So yeah.
That sounds like a good plan. You can say, I have a status call meeting at 7 o'clock, and after that, I will practice my English speaking. It's great that you're dedicated to improving. What specific areas of speaking do you want to focus on during your practice?
I want to focus more on like general conversation where I need to explain something to someone. I feel, for example, if you noticed when I was talking about the broccoli, how to cook it, I felt like I'm liking, and if you see my confidence is getting down. I don't know why, but yeah. So I need to practice more, and I'll discuss about it more on with you. For the timing, I think we have discussed pretty much about the broccoli, and now I need to jump into another topic, and we'll connect later. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
You're welcome. It's great that you want to focus on general conversation. Your confidence will grow with practice. Feel free to come back anytime to discuss more. Goodbye for now and take care.
Okay, so I feel like, yeah, when I'm seeing, I'm just connecting with it, or when I'm talking about off topic or a discussion that is beyond the normal conversation, that is where I got fluency. Maybe I feel like I got fluency, so I need to discuss more on those topics. And let me jump. Okay, I started recording, and let me jump into the, you can say, listening part. So English. 6. Okay. So hope my screen is visible, and talking about creativity, reeling.
Hello and welcome to Real Easy English. In this podcast, we have real conversations in easy English to help you learn. I'm Georgie.
And I'm Beth. You can watch a video version of this podcast and find a worksheet to help you learn on our website, bbclearningenglish.com.
I don't think it's 6 minute English. It's not the 6 minute English. Which country has best schools?
Six Minute English.
Hello, this is 6 Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Phil.
And I'm Beth.
So, Beth, we're talking about the best education systems in the world today. You went to school here in Britain. What do you think of the British education system? Do you think it could be the best?
I think that it's quite good. There's probably a couple of things that I personally would change about it, but I would say it's quite good, but maybe not the best in the world.
Well, in this programme, we're going to be talking about the PISA rankings.
The rankings are based on tests carried out by the OECD, that's an international organisation, every 3 years. The tests attempt to show which countries are the most effective at teaching maths, science, and reading. But is that really possible to measure? Well, here is former BBC education correspondent Sean Coughlin talking to BBC World Service programme The Global Story.
When they were introduced, first of all, that was a very contentious idea because people said, how can you possibly compare? When they were introduced, first of all,
Coughlin talking to BBC World Service programme The Global Story.
when they were introduced, first of all, that was a very contentious idea because people said, how can you possibly compare big countries? How can you compare America to Luxembourg or to parts of China or whatever?
Sean said that the tests were contentious. If something is contentious, then it's something that people might argue about. It's controversial. So at first, PISA tests were contentious because not everyone believed it was fair to compare very different countries.
Phil, I've got a question for you about them. So in 2022, Singapore was top of the reading rankings. But which of these countries came second? Was it A, the USA, B, Ireland, or C, the UK?
I think it might be B, Ireland.
Okay, well, we will find out if that's correct
Content,
at the end of the programme. A common pattern in the PISA rankings is that the most successful countries tend to be smaller. Talking to BBC World Service programme The Global Story, Sean Coughlin tells us that many large countries from Western Europe don't score that highly in the rankings.
They're being outpaced and outperformed by these fast upcoming countries, Singapore or Estonia or Taiwan or those sort of places, which we don't historically think of as being economic rivals. But I suppose the argument for the PISA tests is if you want to have a knowledge economy, an economy based on skills, this is how you measure it.
We heard that many large European countries are being outpaced by smaller nations. If someone outpaces you, they're going faster than you at a higher pace.
We use the prefix out to say that someone or something is better at doing something. We also heard that smaller nations are outperforming larger ones. They're performing better. Singapore, Estonia, and Taiwan are described as economic rivals to large European nations. That means that they are competing with them economically.
We also heard about a knowledge economy. This is an economy based on service industries that require workers to be highly educated, such as IT, finance, or advanced engineering.
So, what makes countries perform better in these tests? Let's hear again from BBC World Service programme The Global Story. Sean Coughlin tells us that those countries that prioritise getting everyone to a certain level do well. We also hear from Rando Kustik, an Estonian school principal.
Countries which make sure that all their pupils get through a certain level of education to a certain standard, regardless of their background, do well.
If you are teaching them by different level of abilities, then you are segregating them. And we don't want to segregate any people in the world. Why we are doing that in the schools. This is one of the main things why Estonia is successful.
Sean said the most successful systems educate everyone to a particular standard, regardless of their background. If one thing happens regardless of something else, it means that the something else is not important or not a problem.
Rando Kustik said that Estonian schools do not want to segregate students. Segregate means to separate and keep apart.
So, we've just heard about Estonia, but what about your question, Beth? What about those countries?
I asked you which out of the USA, Ireland, and the UK came second for reading in the 2022 PISA rankings. You said Ireland, and that was the correct answer. Well done. Okay, let's recap the vocabulary we've learnt in this programme about education rankings, starting with contentious, argued about or controversial.
If you're outpaced by someone, they're going faster than you are.
Rivals are competitors.
A knowledge economy is one based on industries that need highly educated workers, such as IT, finance, or advanced engineering.
If something happens regardless of a second thing, the second thing has no impacts on it happening.
And finally, if people are segregated, different groups of people are separated and kept apart. Once again, our 6 minutes are up. Remember to visit our website, bbclearningenglish.com, where you'll find a worksheet and quiz related to this programme. And we'll see you again soon for more trending topics and useful vocabulary here at 6 Minute English. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Okay, so we have covered the English speaking part. Okay, let me close it. Command Shift 5. Listening part. And here we are good to practice more. And for the time being, I'm just planning to close the video because I feel like I need to practice more. And I feel I need to practice more. You got it? Just you also practice more. Okay, so that's all about the today. And no, I feel like I not feel, but I need practice more. And listening part, I feel like here I'm just not getting the things in a proper way. It's very short, and I need to learn and train my ears properly. So I need maybe this weekend I'll explore more options and more effective options, and after that I'll implement to me. Okay, got it. Bye bye. Chill karo. Oh sorry. Bye bye and chill and be positive and have a positive attitude and be positive peoples, and we are making pretty much progress. Thank you so much. Bye bye.